Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there's one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread!
Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread!
Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Detroit Koolaid. Detroit Koolaid drinkers. What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Derek Oakley, right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast, talking about those lines. You know what it is. Drink it in, everybody.
Drink it in, man.
Side of cornbread.
Cornbread!
Make it a double.
Cornbread!
I was like debating the cornbread, but then I'm like, I do the drink it in. How could I not serve up a double-sided cornbread? That's kind of what we do here on the show. And the man, the myth, the legend is back. You can find him on the Twitterverse, the X Machine, at Chops in the D. He comes here and does things like this.
Woo! Hashtag Choppy Likey.
Talks about Jared Goff a lot. Sometimes gets me all riled up, you know. Often says boola boola, meaning his bad takes, but he's funny, he's raring to go, he's my good friend, and he's here to talk about the Detroit Lions. Chop, you're there. How you doing, buddy?
Oakery, man, Lions training camp in full swing. We got football in T-minus 7 days, 6, I don't even know what it is now, but I am jacked. I'm ready for some football. I love seeing they got the pads on. You know, you got John Gruden showing up at Lions camp talking a bunch of noise about guys and players. You got Hutch, who's ready to be unleashed. Dude, it is such a good day to be a Lions fan. Woo-wee!
There's no way that we get out of segment 1 without Chops going back to that fact of John Gruden talking about his quarterback, our quarterback, Jared Goff, comparing him to a certain Joe Montana. But Chops, I don't have time for that right now because I got a big topic to start. I got something very important we got to get into. You ready for this? We can't mess around.
Hey, intriguing minds want to know, Oakley, what do you got us to kick off the show?
Choppy Chop, I want to talk about Isaac TeSlaa's hair. I mean, this thing is like a mohawk. It's curly. Somehow it's like half shaved on the sides. He's got the headband on. Like, it looks perfect out of the helmet. Like, what is going on with TeSlaa's hair? This knee injury that he keeps bringing up, and why is he just straight up mossing fools and catching the football and making plays and looking crispy clean and silky doing it from top to bottom? I mean, is this guy something, or is he something, or is it nothing?
I don't know, man. This kid's hype is at an all-time high, and I just pray that he's not the new Tom Kennedy. Looks amazing in camp and can't do boola boola on the field. But man, I don't know if I could comment on the hair, because, like you said, he's got the semi mullet thing going, but it's also kind of frothy up top too. Like, I don't even know what the heck you call this thing. It certainly ain't no Tate rat, but it's definitely something. But man, this kid has been electric on the field. It's exciting that he's out there. I think, making ridiculous catches, embarrassing vets in the secondary. You love to see it. Man, if this guy can carry that into the season, you're looking at a really nice, legit number 3 wide receiver that Brad, always open for business, Holmes, got to add later in the draft. The steal of the draft. Is he another Amon-Ra? Or let me show you that. Amon-Ra 2.0. There you go, Stash.
Chops, let's do a little hashtag choppy hockey. Would this qualify as hockey hair on TeSlaa?
Oof, maybe, but he has the front down. Like, some of the pictures, he's got like the front down, so that's not really hockey hair. When you got the flow going, the hockey lettuce, it's got to be all pulled back and hanging out the back. I don't know what the heck you call this mug that he's got going there, but I don't care what his hair looks like. If he's making catches like that on the field on Sundays, I'm going to be happy.
Dude, we want to make plays, but the fact that he has this crazy hair. Here's the other part about TeSlaa, or as I heard his coach call him, Tez. Or should he be Slaa? I don't know. We can work on the nickname. But, like, I'm just here to say that this kid, like, not only the hair, the production, he's a rookie, a 3rd rounder that probably should have been a 5th, 6th rounder. And, like, he has like moxie and confidence and swagger, and it's almost like odd to me. I'm almost like don't know what to do with it. Am I really excited, which I kind of sound like I am right now, or am I like, oh, he's a ho-hum rookie, we'll see what he does, like we said a few weeks ago. So TBD if you ask me, but we'll see. I hope he plays well.
Did you hear the Puka Nacua from BYU comparisons with this kid? I mean, that's pretty high expectations, but I like it, man. He's out there. I love what I see so far. Let's get him out there. I think he might be a little beyond TBD, if you ask me. I might be buying into the TeSlaa hype.
All right, and you always come on here and give yourself credit, say hashtag what Choppy said, hey, I said this, I was actually right for once. What about when Oakley did a full 45-minute pod talking about Puka Nacua from BYU before anyone even heard, he was like down on the depth chart at BYU. He comes out in the draft. He gets picked by that team we shall not speak of over there in LA with the crazy hair on the bad way, Matty Statty Patty Statty at quarterback, and the guy just blows up. So I get all-time draft cred for that call, and that it's on tape if you want to go check it out. But Chops, we can't talk about that. I can't give myself more credit. You mentioned our boy, Tate Ratledge. You know, he is playing center. Now he's back over to right guard. Graham Glasgow at center, moving chairs. People acting like maybe it's a problem. Is this a downgrade? What are we going to do with him? Dan freaking Campbell says he's not going to play the rookie in the Hall of Fame game. People are making a big deal about that. Where are you at with the center right guard situation?
I mean, I think the Lions are playing it smart. They're getting as much snap and versatility out of that front line as they need to get. So, I mean, you're looking at a second-year player in Christian Mahogany. You're looking at a first-year player in Tate Rat. I know we had some high hopes for Miles Frazier, and now he's hurt. But, look, I think, He is my boy. I love that pick. I could
Boom,
do a whole 45 minutes about Miles Frazier. And but anyway, look, I think ultimately what's going to happen is because of the veteran presence, you're going to have Graham Glasgow playing center. I think that they're going to give Tate Rat snaps there. They're going to give him some possibility, let him groom him a bit there, but I think Graham Glasgow is going to lock it down in that center spot. It does, there does have to be that connection between your center and your quarterback. They've got that comfortability. That's my favorite word I like to say there. But don't be sleeping on Tate Rat, though. I mean, I think he's going to play a hell of a right guard with Mahogany, my boy Christian Mahogany on the left side, and that's where we're going to be sitting when the season starts.
All right, real quick Oakery take on Graham Glasgow, and it's based around his interviews, in case you're surprised by that, Choppy. Graham Glasgow, to me, when he does his interviews, when he speaks, he sounds very intelligent, funny, and quirky. My problem with his interviews is that every, third question, he says he forgot the question. He asks him to repeat it. He says he's flaking out in his brain. I got some concerns about where this guy is from a mental perspective, yet I think he's a very intelligent human, but the snaps and the punishment might be catching up to him. Am I wrong here? Is this nothing to worry about? Is he just plug and play, or is Graham Glasgow possibly on the downside, even though he's paid and he's our best option right now, but could it get ugly if this guy's having trouble processing, a question by, the the guy from our great media outlets that we have to ask some of these questions?
So let me ask you a question, Oakery. You hear the questions that get asked, you hear the repetitive questions, you hear the ridiculous stuff. If you're an NFL player and are you really that focused on what the DB or anybody else is asking you day after day, same question after same question? Oh gosh, Johnny Morton, how is it going to be with the new offense? Oh my goodness, how are we going to overcome two coordinators being gone? Well, dude, he's not paying attention. What I need to know about Graham Glasgow is, can he look up? Can he diagnose the defense? Can he point out the rusher that from whatever offside is coming in? And can he snap the ball directly into my boy Jared Goff's hands? That's all I need to know about Graham Glasgow. And if the answer is yup, then I have no issues with him. I don't care if he doesn't answer a single question all year. He can sit there, stare at the camera, drooling. For all I care, can he snap the ball? Can he block the guys and keep them off my boy? That's all I care about.
Okay, well, I'm a little worried the answer might be this.
Nope.
I'm a little worried that he might be drooling in the camera, and there might be some concerns there. I'm worried about the man's health and well-being, as well as his ability to snap it between his legs and play the position, because he's been playing it for about a decade. He was drafted by the former regime here that we shall not speak of. And, I would love to see the rookie just take it, but I think Tate Rat, too, is such a plug-and-play right guard. That's what he's done. I mean, That was my concern with Penei Sewell, as they flipped him to the other side. Thank goodness he's a uber athlete that had no problems and turned into an all-pro after year one. I mean, everybody knew he's a stud, but I didn't know about that position flip, and the Lions do this a lot. Hey, Kyle Van Noy, let's draft you and play you at defensive end instead of outside backer where you made your hay, BYU. They've done it plenty of different times, and all this shifting is good for cross-training, but we could also just play the guy where he's a stud, which is why I'll agree with you here that I think the safest thing is Mahogany, Graham in the middle, and Tate Rat at the right, because you could just let him go and it's muscle memory. He's raring to go. Over the next year or so, you train him to be a center, but not from day one. It sounds like that's the way they're going. So, chop, those were the two things I had. It's TeSlaa's hair, first and foremost, the fact that he's making plays, the center, the right guard. I got other things. I can do takes all day, but what the heck do you want to talk about? Do you got topics? Do you want to throw something at me? Because I'm raring to go today.
Oh, I'm sure. Look, I got a couple fun things to talk about. I already kind of kicked it out there with John Gruden being at Lions camp, compared Jared Goff, the hashtag Goff train, to Joe Montana. Love it. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Also loved some other breakdown he had on a few of the other players there. But one of the big things that's kind of jumping out to me is, well, I like that we start to hear some nicknames. You want to hear? I want to get your take on this one. The guy who we've already kind of deemed Ahmad Husseinian, or whatever else we're going to call him. How about Ahmad the assassin.
Welcome to Sephora. I'm looking for a perfume that's not too perfumey.
I got you. Serum moisturizer or moisturizer serum.
Let's get into layering.
My concealer is making me look worse.
Sounds like the wrong shade. Let's get you matched.
There's only one store that really gets what you're going for. Get beauty from people who get beauty. Only at Sephora.
Hi, Let's get you a basket.
At Starbucks, we've more than doubled parental leave for full and part-time baristas, giving them up to 18 weeks of paid time off, so they can be there for early bedtimes, late nights, first laughs, and spend more time with the best company they know. At Starbucks, benefits like parental leave are just the start. Learn more about Starbucks industry-leading benefits at starbucks.com/partners.
Brooks Running reminds us that we're all powered by something. Whether it's the me-time energy of a run after a day at the office, the electrifying energy of your first marathon, or the infectious energy of a group run with your friends. No matter what energy powers you, Brooks has gear specifically designed to unleash it. So lace up and let it out. Let's run there. Visit brooksrunning.com today to learn more.
Today's top story: the flavor merger of the century between the Peanut Butter Group and Chocolatey Corp. Joining me is a PBC executive.
Thanks for having me, Barry.
Now, how did you know the merger and the byproduct of it, Jif peanut butter and chocolate flavored spread, would be a success?
You know, it was a gut feeling, a rumbling, if you will. Besides, they're two titans of taste.
Very true. Goes great with pretzels.
And pancakes.
Apples too, I bet. Try Jif PBC today.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
I mean, should I give you the choppy ha on that or not? Okay, I'll do it. but I need to almost take it away. I need to do it in reverse because I think you stole that from other people. Kind of like I borrowed the Laporta supporter.
That's not an original. I heard that the other day. Someone referred to him as or I think he referred to himself as the assassin, and I'm like, there you go. That's another way to say his last name. When we're going through the diatribe of all the different ways we can call him the assassin.
Yeah, we can definitely add that to the list because I like it, and I think this kid has a lot of great things going for him. I think you are going to see a lot of things this year where the assassin or Hassanian or Hassanin or whatever is going to be all over the football field, just running the wrong way and getting blocked off his feet and things like that. But I think he's going to make enough plays, and he's lovable and just I don't know what's the word, innocent, or he's just got like this sense to him where he'll just do anything, run through any wall, yes sir, no sir. You gotta love it.
Yeah, no, I like it too, and I think he's got a real opportunity to make some big plays this year. I think he will have, he's I don't think it's gonna take him too much to move up the depth chart with the way that we've been looking in the D end, and I mean that kind of brings up my next topic that I really want to kind of feel. How are you feeling about this noise and this news that we're hearing that Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson is actually looking, better than he did at the beginning of last year when he was healthy? What do you say to that, sir?
Chops, you know what I say to that. You know what we've been saying. You know what we're going to continue to say.
Unleash Hutch.
I mean, before we even got camp started, we had to have the music.
Give him a stank leg.
Then as the guys doing spin moves and just making Dan Skipper like it looked like a jabroni out there, we had to ask Dan Campbell, man, this guy's looking great. What do you think? What should we do?
Unleash Hutch. I'm ready to unleash Hutch.
I agree, Dan freaking Campbell. Aiden Hutchinson is, we were going crazy when he somehow slipped to number 2. But I gotta admit, even as good as he was at the University of Michigan. Like, I had a little bit concerns. Was he going to translate at the NFL level from an athletic standpoint? Or was the production going to be there? Was he going to be a hustle player? And that went right out the window ASAP, because you just saw the relentless hustle, the get after the quarterback, great teammate, knows he's good, doesn't mind telling you, and just continues to just, stack that on top of each other. I mean, gosh, he just gets better and better. A devastating injury, now he's better already in August. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Hold on, we could do better than that.
Oh, baby.
Unleash Hutch, baby, all day.
Unleash Hutch.
Yeah, I like it. I want to get to your. I want to stay on this edge, this Hutch topic here. Like, how are you feeling about this contract? How are you feeling about he still hasn't gotten the extension? There's been talk about it. I got a feeling that some of these dudes that have been holing out, Trey Hendrickson, other dudes are going to get paid. You think that Brad Holmes is going to lock up Hutch quicker, or are you going to let it see if he thinks he's slow playing it? Have him play on that 5th-year club option at the $19 million and go from there. What are your thoughts, man?
Where's my money?
Oh, hold on, Hutch. Let me answer this question. Hold on. I mean, I think the guy is just so confident. He doesn't even care. He's like one of these people that's already been paid multiple times. He's already knows that it doesn't matter. He can come out and do whatever. He's still going to be the highest paid. He come out and have 20 sacks. He's going to get even more. He gets hurt again, he'll still get paid, because he's just that phenomenal of a person and talent and so important to this football team. So I think he's probably gonna play it out. I mean, it'd be kind of crazy to get a deal kind of mid-camp, but the Lions have like some big-time issues here contract-wise. I mean, I know it's all flowers and rainbows when we get Penny and St. Brown and your boy Goff and Turbo, we pay him. It's like, it better not come back to bite us where we get in a pinch with Hutch, then we gotta figure out Gibbs, then next thing you know, we gotta let certain other people go. It's like, I'm getting a little worried that there's just not enough dough to go around. Probably because your quarterback makes 55, 60 mil. Oh, let me calm down. I feel like we just need to be able to pay Hutch and the, how should I put this? What should I say? The multi-dimensional, positionless. Wait for it. Elite weapon, along with my boy Brian Branch, and then hopefully Laporta too.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that got to get signed next year, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at it, like, everybody keeps talking about, the Lions are $18 million over the cap already for 2026. Yeah, Jared Goff will do some kind of restructure, guaranteed nonsense to get his like $69 million cap hit down to like 20 something and get like, 80 million signing bonus, some boola. That'll happen. But look, I agree, man. I think Hutch is one of those players where, you and I go back and forth about this, and I joke about it in like some of our dynasty leagues where I'm like, nope, I'm not drafting that dude. He got paid. He just got paid. I ain't taking him. And, because there's this obvious drop off where they ball out in a contract year, they get paid, and then they disappear into the sunset like a fart in the wind. I have zero concerns about with that Hutch. I don't care if you're paying this guy $100 million a year. He's still going to give you everything he's got. He is not sitting back. He's too much of an alpha, too much of a competitor. He's going to go all out no matter what his paycheck is, whether it's $1 or $100 million. He doesn't care. I have no concerns about him, backtracking or taking it easy once he gets pizzed. So that's definitely nice to have that type of player on your team.
So we're both saying it doesn't matter?
I guess.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. Because right now, you can save big on their most popular models, including SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe Hybrid, and the all-electric Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com. Offers end September 2nd, 2025.
It's summer. Time to enjoy long days, lazy nights, and zero cooking.
Because Uber Eats has deals all summer long. So, when hunger strikes, don't sweat it. Delicious deals are just a tap away on Uber Eats. Enjoy all your favorite food delivered straight to you. Get Burger King, Subway, Popeyes, and hundreds more local favorites and savor every last bite. Now that sounds like a good summer. Order now on Uber Eats. Terms apply. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
As a sports fan, I have to confess. Sometimes the game gets kind of boring. That's when I unfold my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and use multi-window viewing on its large screen. Boring game? I'm checking out my fantasy baseball league at the same time. Score still 1-0? I'm replying to emails in the other window, scoring points with the boss. Semifinals finally getting exciting? I'm buying tickets to the finals and booking my flights. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
This episode is brought to you by Cadillac. Cadillac certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. And with our tire price match guarantee, you get the best fit for the best deal. Let us do the work. Available on select eligible tire brands at participating dealers only. Offer ends 12/31/2025. Terms apply. See dealer for complete details. Visit Cadillac.com/service to learn more.
I guess.
Doesn't matter what you pay Hutch or when you pay him, just get it done. Get him done. And sooner the better, the lower the better, but pay the man what he's worth. He's balling out. Incredible. Love to see it, man.
Yeah. All right, let's stick with the D-line, Okri. This seems to be the hot topic. Everybody's talking about it. You and I have gone back and forth here and there. I told you I'm sick of hearing about Zadarius Smith. But now we got Levi Onwuzurike out for the season. We got other guys on the defensive line, getting hurt. How are you feeling about the Lions' defensive line? Are they going to be able to generate pressure? Is there enough pressure from the interior to make up for the edge position? What are your thoughts on here? Do we got to make a move, or do we just roll with it?
Oh, Chops, do you listen to the show the 8 weeks that you aren't on here, or only when you are on the show, which is
I listen to the show, but I like to get a little side banter. This is my way of bringing something up that we can go back and forth when we agree or don't disagree.
Okay, so have you heard me rant and rave about Marcus Davenport on this show?
I mean, I've heard
and
you
how much I hate him.
Go as far as calling him Mr. Fattenport.
Yes, I personally hate this man with a lot of my being, both for his interviews, his play, the way he looks, lots of reasons. But I hope he plays well for our football team. The Lions absolutely love him. Have you also heard me talk about my love for Christian Wilkins, Choppy, and how the Lions should get in the mix? We should look at a player like this. We won't. Why? Oh, but he killed someone on the head, and he's 30, and he makes... It doesn't matter. This guy gets after the quarterback. He's got sweet feet. He pushes the pocket. These are the type of people we should get on a country discount, a Detroit double discount to come here and win a title this year. Like, I feel like the Lions think they're good with Hutch, Davenport, DJ. That's my DJ, Reader.
You're DJ. That's my DJ.
Yeah, you're my DJ, Reader. And like a guy like Pascal inside, or the rookie Tyleek Williams, who we don't talk about because we kind of hated the pick, but now I kind of love the kid, and he seems to be playing great and has a great head on his shoulders. So it's like they think they're going to get by with that, and I feel like you got some other try-hard big bodies in there, but I'd be looking to kind of supplement or get myself another guy on the edge, another guy that can actually get after the quarterback from the inside rather than just plug the run. But I'm not Brad, always over for Business Homes, or Dan Freaky Campbell. And they seem like they're fine, I guess, now at least, until we're not.
Yeah, I think I would be lying to you, Okri, if I told you I am perfectly fine with a front four of Hutch, Tyleek, DJ, and Marcus Fattenport. I'd be lying to you. That does not do much for me. Like, Hutch is only one dude there. I mean, we think Tyleek is going to be good, but not like, again, like I heard they were running drills with him where they were actually putting him on the out, more to the outside. Like, I mean, that was news to me. I don't know what they're thinking there, but like DJ Reader and Marcus Davenport, like, legitimately do nothing for me on that one side. So I'm also very concerned. I'm happy that you brought up Christian Will. I mean, I like that player. I've had him in a few dynasty leagues as well. That whole Raiders situation is just weird. Like, what I don't, can any other organization have just weird, like, cutting dudes because they kissed a guy on the forehead and he was offended kind of stories? Like, are you kidding me? I just don't understand that at all. There had to be more or something, but you just never know what's going on in that Raider camp.
And tell me that doesn't take us back to reality sports online, where there's no way we're paying a dude 4 years, $100 million in an RSO league, and then cutting him after a year because he was hurt or because he didn't produce well enough. Like, no way we're eating that type of dough. Like, that's the funny money you like to talk about, and all I can think of is, I'm pretty sure you could have got the guy into surgery or rehab, or, like, I don't know, looked past some half-odd incident to say, like, this guy's making $25+ million for the next 3 or 4 years. We probably should get something out of him. So that makes no sense to me on any financial level. But the Lions are the Lions. They're going to get a couple try-hard guys that we don't expect to be better than expected. Dan Campbell just says, be in your gap, hit the guy in front of you, be physical, grit, and it seems to be working out real well. So, Chops, I know you're rolling on questions, which I actually love because it's a little bit more fun for me to sit back and just do my thing here on the microphone, but I can't let you do this. You're a rookie host. You don't really know what you're doing when it comes to the clock because we're like 25 minutes in. We haven't got our midpoint. I'm sure we've worked in sponsors throughout the show, which I know the people love, and we love because it's keeping the show rolling and doing great with our sponsors, but we got to take a quick pause. I've got multiple other bullet points. I got other takes, maybe a couple rants, a few opinions, and lots more to talk about with training camp. And by the time the people hear this, Choppy, we will be like a day away from the Lions playing football in Canton, Ohio. I mean, so much to get into. This could be an hour-plus show, but I think we need to take a break, come back. If you got more stuff, I'm more than happy to entertain the people and answer it. But I got stuff I got to throw at you as well, buddy. We got to keep on serving up Kool-Aid here on the show.
Yeah, agree. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll get back at it.
Everybody, be right back.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask kindergarten teacher Miss Gibson.
Give me just one Clorox wipe and I'm ready for glitter glue, exploded lunchbox yogurt, peanut butter handprints, runny noses, picking noses, rubbing noses.
Touching noses.
Thank you, Edward. Ooh, nap mats and lockers and tissue boxes. And
Clorox
scissors.
disinfecting wipes. Teacher's #1 wipe. Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
Chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can make me feel like a spectator in my own life.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not for those with 14 or fewer headache days a month. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine preventive treatment.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait? Ask your doctor, visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com, or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 45% off site-wide, plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
All right, everybody. This goes out to my fantasy football fans out there. Now, you probably heard about Reality Sports Online, the most powerful fantasy sports platform where owners can build and manage their fantasy team like a real NFL general manager. But the question is, have you tried it? I mean, we're talking free agency, multi-year contracts, rookie drafts, multi-team trades. You can put franchise tags on guys. It's as close as you're going to get to being an NFL GM. But do you think it sounds complicated? It's not. I'm here to tell you it's the best thing about Reality Sports Online is it's just more fun than your normal fantasy league, but it doesn't take barely any more time. After all this, are you still not sure? I mean, come on now. You can test your general manager skills by going over to Reality Sports Online, call it RSO. Please go check out realitysportsonline.com right now. Kool-Aid drinkers, we're back. Thank you so much for checking out the show, repping the show, sharing the show. Hit us up on the Kool-Aid hotline, 989-272-3484. That's where the people...
And the people consist of the millions.
That's where the millions and millions can text, can call, can leave a voicemail. I mean, lots of fun stuff, especially in season there with the Kool-Aid hotline. But if you don't want to call in, you can shoot me a message. I'll do my best to get back to you. It's hard to get back to millions and millions, but I do my best. Choppy Chop, when you weren't around, I shouted out / called out some of the great callers, listeners, supporters of this show. I gave some dap. I made fun of you a few times. Like, we don't have time for that here on the show, but is there anything you want to say to the folks out there? Anything you want to get into before we get back into those lines?
No, I think, for me, it's like, I love your little diatribe after every break, for liking the show, sharing the show, blah blah blah. My comment would, my addition would be comment on the show. Like, I would love to get into some Twitter beef with some folks who are, they have a they don't like something I say. Maybe I bring up a topic that they think is controversial. In fact, I might be on the verge of doing something like that, brother, because we lost a couple of legends this past week, and I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't give a shout out to my boy Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, brother, because I know Hulk was very polarizing. You and I had a great text exchange about second chances and seeing the good in people, and nobody's perfect. And I think I've entertained the millions and millions in, I don't know, like my Hulk Hogan gear, maybe running around Indy with a backpack strapped to your back, playing music, being the real American hero, dressing like the Hulkster to entertain all the Hulkamaniacs at my daughter's 5th grade graduation at her school, doing all the fun stuff, man. Putting on the and then again, like, even thinking back to all the NWO days when he went Hollywood Hogan. There's just so many good memories of Hulk. And of course, I'm a big rock fan, so saying goodbye to Ozzy after his guy performed a concert, and I know he was not at his best, but like not that long ago, and then I think it was really his last way of saying goodbye, which was pretty epic. So world lost 2 legends. Rest in peace to both of those guys, and huge inspirations for the Chopster.
Good shout outs,
brother.
R.I.P.
brother.
Choppy Chop, the people need us to get back to these Detroit Lions, and I don't even know how I made it this long in the show before I brought him up. Hashtag Jamo fast. Like, Chops, the hype continues to build. I see highlights. This guy is floating out on the football field. He's faster than everyone. He finally has swag other than the pajama sleeves. He's got a visor. I've seen wristbands. I see a bandana. I see just the sweet cleats, but this guy can run like the wind. He's cutting people up, running routes. I saw a highlight the other day where he gave somebody the old whoopsie double fake, hoojamadilla, cut to the side, tap the toes. I mean, I know this guy's not paid yet either, but word going around the National Football League, especially at 222 Rodwood Drive over there at the Meyer Performance Center, is that it's about to be hashtag Jamo fast before Jameson Williams blows up the NFL. What do you think?
Man, I'm excited for it because, I'm hearing this news about how, like, Ben Genius may have kind of had the reins on him a bit. And now it's like Johnny Moe is ready to just, like, let him go and let him do more than just go deep, J-Mo. Like, getting him the ball in the slot, getting him the ball on the outside, letting him run more routes. I mean, there's always that like trickery play that we had up our sleeve for him every once in a while with the round, the end around and stuff like that. But man, I would love to see J-Mo getting the ball in different situations, taking a little pressure off of my boy, Amon-Ra. And then let this guy open up at everything we're hearing out of camp, everything we're hearing every day. It's hashtag J-Mo fast, hashtag J-Mo fast. Like, everybody's talking about it. Gruden's talking about it. The national media is talking about it. I mean, is this kid going to be able to live up to this much hype going into year 4? I hope so.
Oh, it's been getting out of hand, but also then every time I see a highlight, I just think, like, I don't see other people's look like this on the football field. I don't see other people have this elite speed, as well as just now he's cutting fools up. He's double moving. He's running, like, crisp routes across the middle. He's doing outcuts on a dime. Like, it's pretty scary. There's no doubt about it. So that's very exciting.
I was going to say, I think Amon-Ra and Jamo listened to my my Kool-Aid packet and my little side rant about like best duos in the NFL and how we already had the running back duo locked down. We already had the safety duo locked down, and how I teased how I thought we might possibly have the wide receiver duo locked down as well. I think these two could overtake Chase and T. Higgins in a nice little combo pack, a little Lions wide receiver weaponry duo. Top in the NFL. I think they can take it.
Is that pat on the back you gave yourself, is that a hashtag what Choppy said, or is that a hashtag market? I just want to be clear.
Usually, like, when I make a prediction, it's a hashtag market. When I give myself the credit from the previous, it's the hashtag what Choppy said.
All right. Glad we cleared that up. Now, before I kick it back to you, because I'm sure you got some other things you want to rile me up about or something you want to bounce off Oakrey so you can gain wisdom, like, I got a little something for you. You know, we've been leaning into your gimmickatry, these things that you've done on the show. Well, I want to talk about a topic which is Demo. You know Demo, right? Faux show.
Oh, is he usually good for another score, or is he more like D Money? That guy?
Yeah, that's the guy. Do you also know about the guy that I did earlier, which I won't do the gimmick again, but we know that he's elite, and he's also what do you call him? Jameer Gibbs. You know him too. So when we have both these guys supposedly on the field, so I'm assuming Demo is probably faux show going to be in the backfield, you know? And then, like, if we split Gibbs out wide, like I've been calling for 2 years, I mean, I think we can almost combo two gimmicks on the show to kind of explain what I think this might sound like. Do you want to try this, Choppy?
Oh gosh, I don't know where you're going with this, but I love a combo pack. I love gimmicks. Let's do it.
I think we need to combo a double excited gimmick for having these two guys on the field and having what I've been wanting, which is Gibbs out wide catching passes, and what you love, which is D-Money back there running the football, pounding fools, doing things. So how about we go with this? One of my favorites of all time, dating way back to when we first started this show, along with your classic. So, like, when they're on the field at the same time, you get a little bit of this. What do you think? Can we tandem them? Can we put them together? Is it it's a woo wee ooh, something like that? I don't know.
So like a
exactly perfect. Yes.
All right, I think I could jive with that. You know what? I think the combo of Jameer Gibbs and Demo will be a better combo than when we put together two sound bites of the woo-hoo-hoo. I don't know.
I think it's got potential. I might even get in the edit room and make that even better. But those two, along with that concept offensively, is something I've been dying for. So I can't wait to see it. I don't want it to be one of these things either they talk about and we see it like 4 times during the season. I need this like regularly during games. I need Gibbs catching like 50 plus passes. I need him running seam routes. I need them splitting him way out wide and then running Demo right up the middle over someone's face for like an 18-yard touchdown. Like, I'm here for all of it. I mean, exactly.
How about a Jared Goff bootleg to Demo who throws it down the field to Ja for a 50-yard score? How about that? Is that a hashtag market?
Oh, we can market. We can do a lot of things with that. I mean, lots of things we can do. What else you got, Choppy? That's my combo tandem, Gimmickatry, as well as our two RBs doing special things on the football field.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got a couple of things here and there. I mean, I know we like to kind of pass it back and forth, but here I feel like it'd be a big miss on my part if I didn't say happy birthday to my boy, Brad. Always open for business, Holmes, turning 46 this week. Bro has just been an absolute mastermind, number 1 GM in the NFL, in my humble opinion. So happy to have him. And then, of course, brother, you know, when you have you know the big bad Brad call out, you got to have a little shout out for, you know, the people's champ, Sheila the Hamp. Making her way on the cart, I think, with her mother. People are chanting, Sheila, Sheila, Sheila. Training camp is just going wild. Just got to have appreciation for the ownership, for the leadership, the general managing, and of course the coaching, because Dan freaking Campbell, MC, DC, always getting it done as well. Those three, man, we are just so blessed to have the three of them. Is there a better owner, GM, head coach combo, triple pack in the NFL?
Yeah, I understand. I got it in my head, dude.
All right. Here's my thing, man. It's always been like, Dan Campbell wasn't my first choice. I didn't know his whole bio. I didn't know everything about him. I wasn't jumping out of my chair from day one, but he's shown to be what I always said. If you go back and check the tape, I said our coach needs to be a tactician and a leader of men. You can't just be a leader of men, an alpha male, and not know how to draw it up, out-scheme, out-think people. Dan freaking Campbell has proven that he can do both, which I respect and love absolutely. Brad always over business Holmes, even though you gave him that name, I still think has struggled a bit when it comes to trades, free agents, but what he does is what I love, and does very well at this.
Yep.
He knows how to draft, he knows how to sign and keep his own, and those two together, but mostly Dan freaking Campbell knows how to develop talent once we acquire it, so I love that. And Sheila the Hamp, who you love, and I mean, it was a pretty low bar being better than, I don't know, you know, Mr. Ford, or I don't know,
the Firestone,
Martha. You know, I'm sure she learned a lot from her mother. We have to go down that whole rabbit hole every couple of years, how she always went to the meetings, and man, Martha Firestone just stood on the table and just wouldn't take no for an answer. That always makes me laugh. But the fact that Sheila Hamp came in with a plan, got the right people, and pretty much stays out of the way, signs the checks, and helps do the right thing. But I think do the right thing is let football people do football, let your organization have a culture, and have a guy that picks elite talent in basically rounds 1 through 4 and even later sometimes. So I think that's also helped your girl Sheila the Hamp Ford, whatever. But yes, we have a great trifecta of coach, GM, and owner.
All right.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
What does every USAA member have in common? Family. We're one big family who supports the military community and their eligible families. And if you, your parent, or spouse served, you could join our family and save big on auto insurance. Visit USAA.com/join today to check your eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and Auto Camp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
The McDonald's Snack Wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch Snack Wrap. Spicy Snack Wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack Wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao, a new kind of flavored sparkling water. The kind made with real fruit juice, a pinch of Sicilian salt, and the sparkle of the Italian sun. With no added sugar and just 10 or less calories per can, enjoy. With love, from Italy. By San Pellegrino Ciao now.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. A couple more things on my plate here, Okri. And again, I have to ask you this question. And is it wrong of me? Should I feel bad that I am actively seeking out Bears clips and highlights and media takes to see how bad Caleb Williams and Benedict Johnson are doing over in Chi-Town? That every other day, Ben Johnson's cursing people out. He's losing his temper. He's throwing people out of practice. He's stopping practice to berate people on 7-on-7. It's like, is this a bad thing that I am absolutely loving that Benedict is just in like his own created hell over in Chi-Town? The team that always wins the offseason but can never win when it really matters. Should I feel bad about this, or are you with me?
First of all, Chops, the Bears are who we thought they were.
The Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. The Bears are who we thought they were. Now.
Exactly, Danny. And I was about to retweet, I don't know if you saw it. Did you see on the Twitterverse where someone put in the old AI machine and came up with a combination profile photo of a guy in a Bears suit with a Bears lapel that looks something to the effect of Benedict combined with Matt Pat. Did you see this?
I did. I saw it. And it's beautiful. It was beautiful.
That was something. That was quite the concoction. But, I mean, here's the thing. People leave and they think, oh, look at the weapons. Look at the things he can draw up on the grease board. Oh, look at he's a tough guy. He's a stickler for the details. Do I need to go back to what I just said? Can he lead men? Is he an alpha? Does he know and we're finding out that not only is that no, but look at their quarterback. That's the same thing I told Joey Sports Guy when they took him. I was like, hey, pretty good college player, can do lots of things physically, but I don't like his leadership. I don't like his personality. I think that he's a football-loving dude, and that's what it takes to be great in this league. So I think it's going to be an absolute, just abomination. They're going to have their moments, but also, you heard a lot of the dweebs out there that were talking about Luther Burden. He can do this, he can do that. I was like, does he love football? Is he okay in the head? He's talented when he actually wants to play, and here he is hurt, doesn't want to play, kicked out of practice. So, all this stuff is coming to the head, and, nobody said it better than Denny.
The Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were.
Exactly, Denny. So that's what I think about all that. I do enjoy it as well, Chops, and I know people out there go, but great, we play them in week 2, and they're going to do it. They ain't going to do a damn thing. I'm telling you, Dan Campbell's about to drop a 40-plus burger, embarrass them, and then shake his hand and kick him in the ass and send them on their way. That's what's going to happen in week 2. When we're there, by the way, tailgating and enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game. It's going to be amazing. But I think you and I are lockstep because, Benedict could have chose to go to any other, there were plenty of other teams. He did not have to go in division. And I usually don't hold grudges against guys, leaving, staying the extra year like he did, all that stuff. But like the fact that he specifically chose this team to try to stay in the division, one-up Dan Campbell, thinking he could be more of an alpha than Dan freaking Campbell. Like, I will have no qualms about going 2-0 against the Bears and outscoring them by 80 points in the 2 games. Like, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait for it.
I have a gimmick test for you. I'm going to give you 3 options, what you think of or what best applies when you either hear funny stuff about Benedict or things are going wrong for Benedict or when people are praising Benedict before he's done anything. Tell me which one you like the most.
Everybody's in.
Which laugh is appropriate when people are just loving up or making fun of Benedict Johnson of the Chicago Bears?
I'll take what's behind door number 2, host.
Oh, I'm surprised you liked your own laugh. Oh, my goodness. All right. And all of them work for me. I mean, I think they're all tremendous, and I hope that we continue to laugh and they continue to fall on their face. What else we got? We got anything else we got to get into? I mean, there's so much more to talk about. It's crazy.
It's classic, Ogre. We could go for hours and hours and hours. I think I've ripped the mic away from you, Ogre. Finish it up. Take the hosting back. Give us a couple topics, or maybe one big topic right here before we go for the people, and then we'll move on.
Chops, I'm looking at the clock, and I think we just need to get up out of here for the day. You're a busy man. I got lots going on in my life. We love it that football is back. Talking about these Detroit Lions, talking about how we're going to win the division, be the number 1 seed, do damage in the playoffs, head to the Super Bowl, and win it. But I think we just need to get people excited because in a day or so, you get to watch your team in primetime against Jimmy Harbaugh, as well as after that, I think I saw somebody post that we have football until February, every Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, for the rest of the year. So that's a great thing for everybody that loves sports. But I'm just fired up, man. I know I always goof on the preseason because it's really not football and it's hard to watch after, the first 10 minutes. But at least it's something. We'll get to see our guys in the uniforms. We'll get to hear a lot of hype, a lot of talk. And then before you know it, it's that last week of August for college, first week of September. I can't wait, man. Let's do it.
But Oakery, you don't want to get into Kyle Allen versus Hendon Hooker H2O and who's going to get the number 2 spot going into the Hall of Fame game?
No, but if I'm going to give people something to watch, it's both that and my boy Trey Lance on the other side getting a little rebirth, getting a little chance to show what he can do, which I still think he got kind of the short end of the stick. I'm not totally sticking up for him, but he's kind of a fun talent to watch. So sometimes you get those young cats that either got cast away or that are down the depth chart we get to watch. So, I mean, what does Gio Manu have? I want to see if they even give him the opportunity to play a couple quarters, or if they're just like, no, bro, it's not good enough yet. Who else are we gonna see that's gonna be fun and entertaining? I mean, I would look for Lovett to make some plays, get everybody all excited, and guys like that.
I'm assuming that you're gonna see some TeSlaa.
I think so. I'm concerned about that knee. Like I said, he actually is saying it's bugging him and this and that, so we'll see if that creeps up more than we hope, but keep an eye on that. But I mean, as long as we look pretty solid, my boy H2O, he's gonna go out there, run around, probably here's the thing to watch too. Johnny Moe just airing the football out. I hear that the ball's going down the field 40 plus yards with regularity. So I would expect in preseason for just to be all systems launch on a lot of plays, which we're not used to seeing. So I know Dan Campbell played it tight of just do what I say, do your assignment, just do what the play gives you. But I think the ball is going to go far down the football field, maybe see some good plays from people you don't expect, and people are going to get all excited and want us to talk for an hour about some guy who, unfortunately, will probably be working at the bowling alley in a few weeks. I think that's probably what's going to happen here in the next few shows.
I'm super excited. 2 days away or 1 day away, whatever it is when the show airs here. But I mean, I'm going to be keeping my eye on Ahmad, the assassin.
Hassanin. You know.
Hassananan.
Number 61, which is a horrible number, by the way. We're going to have to get that fixed, especially if he starts balling out. But, yeah, so we'll be watching for him, the rookies, my guy Dan Jackson. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about, no doubt. So, Choppy Chop, do you have anything else goofy you want to say? Do you have some enlightening take, or do you just want me to get us up out of here for this episode? I think we've entertained. I think we've not bored the people, as well as talk some Lions football, which is always enjoyable, especially when you're on, buddy. It's always a good time.
Well, I think the Kool-Aid has been filled. The packets have been distributed. The cornbread's in the oven. Football is a day away. Like, what more can we do? Like, let's serve it up, drink it in, and let's go. Football's back.
Everybody, that's what we got. And we'll catch you next time right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. Take care, everybody. We're out.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Pack the bag, start the plane. This game is over. It is over. What a comeback by the Lions.
Drink it in, man.